my word to you.
Okay, this is been a while. Alright, it's a standard battle against B-rexx. So he starts out with lead Aerodactyl. I send out my Batman. And I'm thinking it's gonna taunt me. But I still stay in and go for the freaking Stealth Rocks, thinking he would overpredict or something like that. But no, it's just like straight out there. So I send an FS Fly, and it actually is gonna do something this game, which is kind of weird. So yeah, it uses Rock Slide because it has the flinch over the Stone Edge crit thing, whatever. So I flinch on the first one, which doesn't really matter. I fell for the taunt, but this is a choice standard Flygon. It's gonna do a freaking hell of a lot with Outrage, and it's gonna bring it down to the Sash, which is kind of good. Yep, it's good. It tries to get the second flinch with Rock Slide, but nope. Yeah, just gonna finish it off with an Outrage. This is the one time I did not want a 3-turn Outrage. He senses it and I'm pulling out. I'm like, oh crap, it's gonna Ice Beam me. So I use Outrage, and it did a lot more damage than I thought it would. It did over half. So yeah, I mean, I know Empoleon aren't like defensive; they're special attacking, but like it's still gonna be pretty bulky as like Steel type. So that did not absorb it like I thought it would, and because I know F is for Fly is like an adamant choice band, it doesn't have anything in speed except for 252 and 31. So yeah, I easily take it out with an Earthquake because I outspeed. And Shucks comes in and oh my god. I go for the taunt, but he predicts that, I guess, and goes for the knockoff and knocks off my leftovers. And that Shuckle, I don't know, if he had picked another Pokemon besides Shuckle, this game would have been a lot easier. So yeah, he goes to the Toxic as I set up my rocks, and he misses, so that was pretty funny. But yeah, no, sorry. He switches out as I set up my rocks, and then the freaking thing. So yeah, I taunt him, but I'm slower, and he misses the Toxic. That's funny. So we double blind. We blind double switch, but I get the bad end of it because he sends in a Calm Minding Clefable, which is pretty. Which takes that Surf a lot. Like yeah, what am I supposed to say? Yeah, and then it soft boils, and I knew it was a crit when I was going for this next Surf. I just wanted to see how much damage it would have really done. So yeah, it gets half back, and then this Surf does nothing compared to the Surf with a crit. That wasn't even like half of the Surf crit. I think that was like complete maximum damage crit, and then I got complete minimum damage regular. So yeah, I used Taunt, and I know I'm gonna die to an Ice Beam because I knew it was carrying Ice Beam. I just wanted to get the Taunt off so it doesn't raise its thing anymore, and I wanted a free switch into Heracross right here. So yeah, my replacement for Rotom on this team is Heracross because it's borderline now, which means it's not in UU, which means I have to fix my UU team that you haven't seen yet. And I have to battle UU and NU a lot more now, because I haven't done that in a while. So yeah, he sends in Gliscor, duh. So I have to switch out into my physical wall, like all around bulky Vaporeon, I guess. And he just goes for the Earthquake, because he knows I'm not gonna stay in. So yeah, I have Ice Beam on Vaporeon, as you should know from other battles I have had, instead of the Hidden Power Electric because I had Rotom. And then he was just a Toxic again, which is really funny. So yeah, in the really long run, that did not matter at all. Not even close. Not even close to mattering. Because it would have brought me down to like 309 HP. So yeah, he sent in his T-Tar, and this is how I lose. I mean, not lose. This is how it becomes really stally for him. I go for the Surf, right? That's fine. It gets the special defense boost from the Sandstorm, because it's a rock type. And it's mixed. Yeah. So that's bad for me. I'm saying, if I had been smart, then the Toxic would have mattered, but because I play it so badly, I did not set up a wish the turn before, which I would have done if I had been Toxic. And even if I wasn't Toxic, I should have set up the wish right there, and then protected this turn. And, I'm faster than it, so I can take it out, and because I didn't use T-Bolt, I wasn't taken out, so that's lucky. Yeah, his last Pokemon, though, that is definitely where I should have, what's it called? I definitely should have wished right here. Watch. I should have wished at any point I should have wished. Any point. Especially the last turn or something like that. Like, because I should have wished this turn. Because now it goes for a knockoff, and I get my leftovers knocked off, which means I'm going to die from the next turn of Sandstorm. So, yeah, problem. So, I have to go for the Surf. And he knows he's going to live it, so he just goes for the rest. I mean, if I had taken better care of my Vaporeon, this game would not have taken as long as it was. Or if I had been smart about it and sent in my Jirachi right now instead of the end, oh my god, this would have been so much easier. Alright, so I had to really speed this part up, because at this point, I don't know what I was doing. This was just terrible. And if I had sent in Jirachi, as I said, oh my, you know what, whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna, the rest of the match is just me trying to figure out a way to break through the rest stall. And I barely take him out, and if I had gotten a crit out on any one of those, I would have been taking it out. But I'm a Scarfed Heracross, which means I just lost 4 really good close combats, and not really gonna want to do anything else. So I decided Warzone, because it's not affected by the weather. And yeah, I just go for the Earth Power now, because judging by how much that what's it called, Fire Blast did, I want a Spadef drop. And I'm not gonna get one, which is really, really sad. Because if I gotten like 2 of them, Fire Blast would have been at least a 3-hit KO, I think. I didn't run any damage calcs or anything, so. Yeah, this thing's just gonna stall the match out, and it's just gonna encore, but I'm like, yeah, by the time encore ends, I'm just gonna hope to have one. But because I'm Life Orb, I'm not gonna want to stay in too long. So, yeah. It's just gonna keep going to use rest. That's it. I really should have just... Alright. So, here's the, ending move. I send in Swagon. Alright. And, try to Iron Head flinch death thing. And it uses Encore, and I'm like, ha, Scarf, Rachi is Scarf. Yeah, that's right. Dual Scarfs. Huh, alright, whatever. I'm gonna leave his link in the description. You can go check him out. He's just gonna run. Yeah, that was a fun match. Comment, rate, sub, guys. I'm out. Peace.